Hey, this is Malika of Evanston Live TV, and I have with me today, a breath of fresh air. I can't even begin to tell you a breath of fresh air to talk to some creativity, some youth, some a new mind, a new outlook on the world. Mr. Taure, welcome, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes, first of all, let me tell you, I love your hair. I love
Thank
it. I love it.
we just redid it yesterday.
And I know you have a cool mom. I know your mom. So she's cool that she's allowing you to express and totally be yourself. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. So you are a musician, and
yeah,
I have listened to your music. You've got a new music release coming out, what, December 8th, this
yeah.
week. And I'm excited to hear more because I've heard some of it. And first of all, you sound like a grown man on the songs. So when your mom said he's a sophomore in high school, I was like, oh, he's a youngster. So you are very talented. So tell us more about this music. I know you play keys, you play flute.
Yeah, I've been in it ever since I was really little. I've been singing forever. My parents, my mom and dad, they were both really into the music scene, making music every day all around me. So I was influenced by music from the start. I've been around music forever. So it's kind of been like my muse. That's my way of getting from everything. And it's just that's my craft. I love it.
Mm, mm. Now, when young people say to get away from everything, what are y'all getting away from?
Like stress, like everything that we get surrounded by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot going on in the world, and you all got so much access to so much more information than I did in my generation. So yeah, that is quite a bit, quite a bit. So you said you were influenced by a lot of the music that was in the house. Like, who were some of those artists?
my mom, my dad, they were
Your
both
mom
art.
sings.
What?
Your mom sings. She's a
Yeah,
musician.
she
What?
sings
Neither
and
never
raps.
told me that. Okay.
Yeah, she sings and raps. My
Oh,
dad rapped too, and he produced.
all right.
So did my uncles and aunties. Everybody got into it.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So I'm sure they introduced you to a lot of artists that they were influenced by.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you've got a rich history in music there. Okay, that's awesome. So is I don't want to assume is R&B more of your influence? Your generation is different because my generation, when I was your age, hip hop was really just coming about.
I feel like my generation influenced me more than anything. Like I'm more influenced by like hip hop and emo rap than anything, as you can hear in my songs. I
Mm,
do a lot of R&B and I love R&B.
mm,
Listen to it every day all the time. But I think like my music personally is more influenced from hip hop, although I do dabble in R&B as well and rock too.
mm. Who are some of your rock influences? I love rock music too.
Honestly, I've been listening on like the hip hop type rock stuff like emo rap,
Mm,
um like where they influence hip hop and rock to make emo rap.
hmm.
Like Travis Scott can almost be put into that. First, some of his songs he can be put into that category. Trippy Red. I listen to some Nirvana as well. I mean, anybody like that.
Oh
Those are my
wow, Nirvana.
yeah.
Now that's from my day. I love
Yeah.
some Nirvana. Awesome, awesome. Okay, okay. So you definitely got a repertoire going
Yeah.
on. So what does your day look like? I mean, from your photos, it looks like you're that artist that just locks himself in the room and just zones, just go into a zone.
Pretty much. Like since due to COVID, we've been at home all day. So I wake up, e-learning when I need on the days that I have school. After e-learning, I make beats. Like on my in my study halls, I make beats too. Like I'm always making beats. I'm just cooking all day.
Mm, mm. Now, you had said you play the flute too. So, what drew you to the flute?
I played flute with my band in like middle school.
Okay.
So from like sixth, seventh, eighth grade, I played flute, and that was really fun. I incorporated flute into a few of my beats before.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's what makes it sound so good because it's different.
yeah. I mostly play piano. That's where I get. That's my first instrument.
Mm, mm. Awesome, awesome. And have you like put a thought of putting a band together? Or is it, it's just going to be touring?
I've always just thought about me being like the center of attention. I've never thought about having like, because I'm not really surrounded by all that many good artists or anybody who's really interested in music. Like all my friends are interested in sports or something else. I'm interested in music. Like that's what sets me different from the people that I'm surrounded with.
Yes, and stay that way, will you?
Yeah.
Stay that way. Now, as far as the business end, because your mom was in the industry, I was in the industry as well. I used to work for LaFace Records way back in the day in Atlanta, so I know how the industry can be, and it's changed a lot because it's gone more digital, of course.
Yeah.
So, what have you learned about the business end of it? Because that's so important. And you're fortunate your mom is an attorney, so
Yeah. So she took care of all that for me.
Mhm.
I mean, I've learned that the big industries try to use their use their platform to get you to do something that you wouldn't normally want to do. But other than that, it's just either like it makes you want to take the first chance you get because you're like, what if I never get this chance again? And what if I never make it? So
Mhm.
you're always worried about that. So you're like so ready to take the first chance that you get that you get into a deal that just throws over your whole life and puts you in for the worst. And it's all because you like just want to make it so bad and you don't know if you'll ever get this chance again. So that's just like they use that type of emotion to get at you. That's what I've learned about the business mostly. But there's more ways of blowing up, which I've learned as well. So
Oh yeah,
you gotta
so
keep grinding.
you've learned
Yeah,
the psychology behind it all. The psychology behind it, because yes, they do prey on those who are just almost too hungry and willing to sell their soul. But the
yeah,
industry has changed so much because pretty much now you can make yourself a star. You don't so much need the majors.
yeah. It's all what people like.
Hmm. Getting your music out there. So I can't wait to hear what you're going to play for us today. So I know everybody else is waiting to hear. So you want to get that up and going, and then we can talk about your music and break it down and take some questions.
Yeah. Did you want me to perform as well, or do you want
Oh,
me to play it?
oh yes. Oh, we get a performance.
Yeah,
Amen.
sure. All right.
Yes. I love it. Love it. And for those watching, if you have any questions, you can put your questions down here in the chat. I'll be opening up for questions a little later on after we listen to this performance. I'm excited.
Baby, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm quite alright. I don't really miss your touch, and I don't really need your love. I don't really need your love. I don't really need your love. You don't give a dog. I don't correct and dog. Treat me like a son. You treat me like a son. Yeah, not the only one. You won't put switching up on me just for a little win. Yeah, everybody switching up on me. I thought you were my friend. Everybody switching up on me, girl. I thought that we were. Yeah, we're until the end. It's okay, my friend. Relationship, whoa, whoa. You got me in my head, smoking up a pound. Girl, I really hate the night when you're not around. Said Tory, really all I ever do is frown. Little Tory, you know that he always gonna be down. Little Tory down for you and down for all around. He don't get this ain't from anyone, so he just frown. He just frown. Yeah, I'm quite alright. Yeah, I don't really miss your touch, and I don't really need your love. No, I don't really need your love. I don't really need your love. You don't give a dog. Autocorrect and dog. Treat me like a son. You treat me like a son. Yeah, not the only one. You won't put me above. But loyalty, not love. In you, I can't trust. Yeah, I don't make no fuss. I fade away like rust. I fade away like rust. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Nice, nice. Now you know I got to ask you about those lyrics.
Yeah.
You're being so young, so I don't want to assume because I know an artist, uh, when they're writing, will think that they meant a song one way, and from them it meant something else. So is
Yeah.
this about a a woman, a girl, a young girl?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. So those are some deep lyrics for a young man. So you were feeling very deeply
Yeah.
about her. Oh wow.
Yeah. That's like majority of my songs are about a relationship, and usually something that's having to do bad with the relationship. I
Okay.
just talk about like we talk about real life stories. Like when I write from the heart, and then I might like tweak it a little to make it sound like more of an interesting story, but it's always from the heart.
Wow. Those lyrics are beautiful. Does she know? Does the girl know that that song was for her? Because
No, because I have not specified who it's about.
oh, spoken like a true musician, you know exactly what to say. So, all right. Well, if she's someone that you want back and she heard those lyrics, I think that would like really warm her heart.
Yeah.
Beautiful. They were beautiful. Wow. And your performance. So with COVID now, you really can't perform. So what are people doing now? What are artists doing now? I've seen a few give concerts via Zoom.
Yeah, people are doing like online concerts and like you street like Rolling Loud was streamed on Twitch. Like people just watch it. The artists go to like a stage, but there's like nobody there. It's just the artist and then like a DJ, and then they do their thing, and then people watch it over stream.
Mm, mm. So is that what you're setting up, especially with the new release?
We're working on things like that. Yeah, right now.
Mm. Okay.
We'll
Okay.
keep posting as things come.
Okay. That well, let us know because we
Yeah,
would love
people can
to stream it.
follow, and people can follow my Spotify to keep listening to my music. And I'm dropping in January too. We're gonna keep dropping every few months. Make sure we keep getting new music out there, fresh music.
Nice, nice. So how many songs do you pump out in a day or a week or a month?
You mean like dropping or just like writing or
Creating,
producing?
writing.
Writing probably a few every day, at least one every day, or at least a hook or a chorus. But I'll make beats every day, pump a few out, like two, three, sometimes five, sometimes seven. Like it depends on how I'm feeling on that day. I just keep on making beats, and then if I hear something that I really like
Mhm.
a melody I can freestyle to, I start freestyling the chorus, and then I write that down, something that I like, and then I
Mm,
write a whole song to that later.
Mm, mm. Now, all the instruments that were in the song that's called All Right.
Yes.
Um, I mean, you played all the instruments in there. You put all that together.
I didn't play it, but yes, I did make the beat. I put everything together. I make all my beats.
Okay. And do you sell your beats?
Yeah, we're working on that right now too.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know a few people that sell their beats and they do pretty well.
Yeah, people make a lot of money from that.
Yeah, I would imagine you will do well because yours
Yeah,
is
as soon as I get that platform, definitely.
yes, yes. Wow, Tori. So we don't hear so much about the music artists here in Evanston. We always hear, about the athletes,
Yeah,
or even the kids that, are about, science and things like that. But we don't really hear about the creative, artistic kids that are really doing it. And you've pretty much set up a business and prepared to, really take things to another level.
yeah.
Um, what do you think we can do to really spotlight and get you all out there, let people know Evanston pumps out musicians too? We've got some
Mhm.
creative kids too.
All I need are people to just follow Spotify, keep on listening. Um, what's it called? Pre-order the album, listening to it. Let me know what they like. Follow my Instagram. I send my stuff out to people to repost on Snapchat and stuff, yeah. And then people repost my stuff on Instagram, which is really nice. I appreciate that as well. Just getting my name out there so people know like what I'm about.
Is ETHS really supportive? Like, do they even know? Because what I found is with a lot of creative, artistic young people, even back when I was in high school, we kind of kept our stuff kind of a secret, you know, like people just really didn't know.
Yeah, so I mean, mostly my grade, like I would say like half my grade knows about my music, and
Mhm.
most of that I have like supported and everything. And I know a lot of friends that like my close friends repost stuff and like they like badger people to repost that stuff too. Like as soon like right coming up to my first release, like my friends say repost this or blah 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 blah. Like they were making people repost that stuff, and then I had like at least 50 people posting my stuff on Snapchat, which was really like that touched my heart. Like people that support me, like that goes a long way. Like I every day I post new beats on Snapchat, and then when people slide up and just say like this is fire or just like anything like that, or like I see where you're going, or like I can see that you're about to go somewhere far, like that warms my heart every day. Like that it makes my day every time. I love seeing that people support me and see where I'm going. Like that means a lot to me.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yes. Yes.
The school doesn't really do anything, no. It's really just like my type of friend group and then like the people that I know.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I wish I had your group of friends.
Yeah.
Making people watch Evanston Live TV. That is awesome to have that kind of support because many times the artist in the family, or amongst the group of friends, they're seen as taking that uncertain path and they don't really get that support because they're going a total different route that most fear. It's like they dream of doing what you're doing and they fantasize about it, but they don't have that courage and oftentimes the talent to actually step out there and do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it speaks volumes to who you are, that you are really true to who you are. You don't care what others think and you're not into following.
Yeah,
You're just
it
doing
was a
you.
yeah, yeah, it was a hard path. Like starting from the beginning, I was in my freshman. I was like a freshman starting out. Like I was actually going into freshman year, found and then my mom showed me my dad's little mixing board type thing, and I was just you could just like you could just play different sounds in it, and then I was just like tapping that thing, just playing different sounds, making beats. I couldn't record it or anything. But I was just what's it called tapping in beats, just listening to it. And then when I got into school, I took music tech in school, and then we started using Logic Logic Pro X actually. That's the software that I use now to this day. But we started using that to make beats, and then that's how I initially learned how to make beats. And then I just been continuing from there, getting better and better.
Yes. Well, your music, I mean, it just sounds, it sounds like what I've hear adults doing right now, creating and put it out there. And you're already doing it. And you're a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, and this is just the beginning. I think that's what sets me off from other artists that are around me and like everywhere else. Like I'm 15, just started, and I already sound professional. Just imagine in 5 years, 3 years, really.
Mm. You kind of remind me of, I mean, you definitely have your own style and everything. You kind of remind me of Dallas Austin in a way because he was, do you know him?
No,
No? Okay. Well, look him up.
I would.
Look him up. You kind of remind me of him a little bit because he was like you, just like very young and able to compose and put music together where it sounds like an adult production. Like the
Yeah,
value in your production sounds really good.
yes,
And so, but Dallas Austin, he's well-known producer out of Atlanta, Georgia. He produced TLC, Boys to Men. Um, he was all a part of that, Belle Biv DeVoe, that whole era.
yeah,
So he was a little different, and he listened to groups like Nirvana and just a wide range. But hip hop was, where he made all his money and his fame, where people have, come to respect him. But you kind of remind me of him a lot because he was a baby in it.
yeah. I like that I'm starting from the beginning. I'm so young, just starting this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, look him up. Look up his whole thing. You just remind me so much of him. So I'm really excited for you, Tori. So you have this new release coming out on the 8th. So what's the plans for that? Are you doing the big Zoom event for it?
Um, no, I'm just we're marketing it, we're reposting it, having everybody repost it so they can listen to it on that day. There's 6 songs on it, so it's a variety for everybody to listen to, different genres of songs, stuff like
Mhm. Okay, okay. Are you going to be, you know how they give artist talks at art, well, you might not know, at art galleries.
that.
So for each work of art, the artist will give a little background to it or,
Yeah.
a little story to it. Are you going to do that on the 8th? So,
Um, we're planning on it. Yeah.
okay, okay. Well, yeah, definitely let us know. We'll help promote it, get it out there as
Yeah.
well.
It's kind of like it's set up like a story of it's all the whole EP together. It's like set up as a story, like from beginning to end. It's from like being happy to being sad, and, like in a breakup, and then like the last one is like reminiscing.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
So how old are you? 15,
Yes.
16?
15, 16 in a few months.
15, 16 in a few months. So these relationships is I think I had my first relationship at your age. Um, wow. Wow. So we're going to hear pretty much your journal on
Yeah.
tape.
Yeah.
Mm, mm. And why is it titled? It's titled Loss.
What?
What's the title of
Yes.
the release? Loss, correct?
Lost.
Loss. So what's behind the title? Loss.
Um, the first song is titled "Lost," and it's also like that's the type of vibe you feel after a breakup. You don't really exactly know how to feel. You just feel lost. That's how I feel at least.
Mm, mm, okay. Wow. And I saw the cover. So did you design the cover
Yeah,
of
I actually took that. I took that picture in a photo shoot like months ago.
Mm.
for Instagram. I had an Instagram photo shoot because it had rained right before that, and I was like, the sky is so pretty. I gotta go take pictures, and
Mm.
so I went to go took pictures, and then that was one of them that I didn't post on Instagram, but I kept to myself. It was like, this got to be album cover, something like that. And then my mom had designed it for me, edited it and stuff, and then we uploaded that because I we thought the picture would look really nice.
Yeah, it does. It captures you. It makes you
Yeah,
want to listen to it. Like, this it looks deep.
yeah, it gives me a Jaden like Sire feel, Jaden Smith.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. I am like so impressed. You have no idea. This inspires me listening to you. Wow. So do you have, I'm sure you already have the next music release lined up, not the date, but you've got a whole repertoire of more music that's going to come out after this
Yeah,
that you're going to put together.
we're
Um,
we got the next two singles ready for January.
wow.
Yeah. We try to go to the studio as much as possible, keep pumping these songs up.
Well, that's kind of the way it goes now in the music industry, right?
Yeah, you gotta keep uploading.
Keep uploading. That's what it's about. Keep uploading.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're already bringing in, making money off of your creations.
Not much yet because street streams to the amount of streams versus the amount of money you get per stream is not much, but
Mm,
I am getting the buzz that I need to start making that money. So
that is awesome. A friend of mine,
it's not honestly, it's not really about money. It's more to do music for me. It's really like Rose wrote my record, my label company, whatever. That's like Rose World to me is like a place where you're comfortable in, and I just want everybody to feel comfortable and like that. I just need everybody deserves a place that in their life to feel comfortable and not have to hold anything back or hide anything about themselves. Like Juice World, one of my biggest influences, he helped me through a lot, and I just want to do that with my music. I want to help people through their music, maybe save a life. I don't know. You
mm.
never know. Like I want to do that for somebody. I want to help with my music.
Now the name of your company is Rose World.
Yes.
So what's behind the name itself?
Honestly, that I was just
And I
thinking
see
one
you're
day,
wearing
like,
a rose on your shirt.
yeah. But I was thinking one day, and I was like, I everybody deserves that type of place that to be comfortable and not have to hide anything about themselves. Like to be completely comfortable with being themselves somewhere. Everybody deserves that type of place. And I want to give them that type of place. And that place could be called Rose World. I really like that. I like how that sounds. It sounds comfortable. So that's what I use. That's pretty much how I chose it.
You know what, Tori, that really speaks to who you are. You want everybody to feel comfortable. You want them to feel all right. You want them to feel good. That's
Yeah.
that's powerful for someone your age, because usually at that age, most people are kind of self-involved.
Yeah.
And you sound so caring and loving, and you sounds like you love deeply, and you just want everybody around you to be all right, to be
I do.
comfortable.
Everybody deserves to be good.
Oh, that is a beautiful, your mom and dad did a great job with you. Because let me tell you, I don't know too many 15, 16-year-olds talking like that. You know, that that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So I know at some point you are going to change about making the money, because it is a business at the end
Yeah.
of the day. At the end of the day,
Gotta
it is
live
a
somehow.
business. Yeah, you don't want people to drink, because you sound like a very caring human being, and that's hard to find these days. And oftentimes with people who care that deeply for others, they get drained, because then you have the people that come as like, oh, Tori will fill for me. You know what I mean? The next thing you know, you're giving out your music and stuff for free,
Hmm.
you know. So just yeah, yeah. But I'm sure your mom is going to make sure
She
you
gonna
don't
make
get
sure I'm right.
you don't get drained
Yeah,
of that beautiful spirit, that giving spirit in you. So Tori, normally I'm just a big cheerleader for young people pursuing their dreams, but you got that soul, that spirit that's just beautiful. So I truly want you to do well. You deserve, I just hear it, you deserve it.
thank you.
You've got that
That's all I really
spirit.
wanted.
Yes, yes. So I see we have a few people on here. Anyone have any questions for our artists here? I'm checking the chat. Anyone has any questions? I'm gonna keep it open. Um, I know people are probably like, gosh, what do you ask a 15, 16-year-old? But you're a little different than most 15, 16-year-olds. Most definitely. You're a little different, um, a little deep. So, with everything that's going on in the world today, do you incorporate that as well
Um,
into your music?
I try to stay away from the present time and like
Mhm, mhm,
the all the pandemic and stuff that's happening around election, all of that,
mhm,
all of these things, all of these things right now. Like I try not to let that stuff influence my music because
mhm.
nobody likes that. Nobody wants no. That doesn't make nobody feel good. Like nobody wants to listen to music talking about COVID and stuff. Like we
Right.
want to listen to music we can connect to and listen to.
Mhm.
Something to cry to, something to shake your head to, something to shake your chest to, like I do all the time. Like so, people like that type of music. So that's the type of stuff I like to put out.
Mm, mm. Okay, I have a okay. Um, Someone wanted me to ask you if you're going to be producing other artists.
Producing, oh yeah. If
Mm,
anybody I'm still selling my beats. If anybody, or if anybody wants to call me, we can hop in the studio. We can cook in the studio. It don't matter. Like I just want to create with other artists that I think like what's it called or are ready to create with me. If the vibe is right, then let's cook. Why not?
let's cook. That's the term nowadays. Let's cook.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, do you promote yourself at all as, just definitely you're the artist, but as producer to produce other
Yeah.
people's work? Mhm,
We've had a lot of people reach out on Instagram, Snapchat, and
mhm,
on on Instagram. It honestly looks most because I don't really post like my vocal music, but I post my beats mostly on Instagram. So it
mhm.
really looks like I'm just a producer. But that's why people DM me on Instagram for beats all the time. But yeah, I do promote myself. I post my beats everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all the time.
Okay. So, do they usually just want to buy the beats from you, or do they want to actually go in session with you and you write lyrics for them? And
They usually want to buy, but nobody's really asked me to what's it called, like hop in a session with them and like actually sit down with them and work with them. Not yet, but I think it's coming soon. It'll happen soon.
yeah, because your lyrics are nice. Not many people can write some deep lyrics,
Yeah, I
especially in
mean,
your age group.
yeah,
So
people,
you can actually write. So yeah, you should definitely promote that up because some people just can't write. Some people can just sing, and
mhm,
even some hip hop artists, they're not the best with their lyrics. Sometimes they need help with that.
yeah,
So I see you as being in this industry for a while because you run deep.
that's the plan.
Yeah. Good, good. So you're not looking for the well, you already said you're not looking for the quick buck. You're in this.
Yeah,
Okay.
however long it takes.
And music video, we got any music videos coming up with the new release?
Working on it. We're definitely working on it to revamp some of the old songs.
Okay. Okay. Do you produce your own music videos?
Yeah, it's my own vision. but we have like camera people, all of that. We have
Mhm.
reporters, we have people to do that stuff with us.
All right. All right. So who would be some artists that you would want to tour with that's out there right now?
Well, Juice WRLD's not alive anymore, sadly, R.I.P. But Juice WRLD right now alive. The Kid Leroy, the Holiday, Nick Mira, um, Don Toliver, Nav, why not? Like people like that. Playboy Cardi, Pierre Bourne. Definitely Pierre Bourne's like my biggest influence music wise. Biggest music influence ever. It's like Pierre, Young Nudie, like all those type of artists. I love because I feel like my music would be just would fit in with theirs so well.
With them? When COVID is over, are you planning like a tour yourself?
I like made a tour, yes, but shows in general, like in the Chicago area, very soon. Tour shows definitely.
Okay, yes, looking forward to that. Looking
Yeah,
forward to that. Um, have you been to any of the concerts? Well, they didn't have it this summer, but in the past summers, Space and Temperance.
I've
Um,
honestly never been to a concert. Sadly,
you
I've
never
always
been,
been more of a homebody. Yeah,
you never been to a concert?
no, no, I've
Wow.
always been. Yeah, I've always been more of a homebody. I never really asked to go to a concert or anything. I asked to go to one last February, a Trippie Red concert, but the COVID stuff started happening, so
Mhm.
didn't do that. Yeah,
Wow, so you really are like all of this is organic with you. Like you haven't been to a concert to get fed other people's inspiration, their vibes. This is all just
yeah.
you. Oh,
I
you
watch
got good.
I watch Rolling Loud streams all the time, like all types of show streams, like how my favorite artists perform and stuff like that. I watch that stuff a lot.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I was gonna say, when COVID is over, we're praying for next summer. We'll be back to some degree of normalcy.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know, maybe reaching out to space in terms, but though you're underage and they do promote alcohol, so that might your mom can probably go through all of that, figure all
yeah.
that out. But they do open it up for local artists to open up for the big name artists.
Hmm.
Like they had Rick the Ruler. You probably don't know him. Remember Slick Rick and
I feel like I know.
Fresh? Do you remember? Okay.
I feel
Well,
like
they were there the summer before last, and they had the what are they? I think they're called the Cool Kid. Do you know them?
no.
Okay. Well, they opened up for them, so I mean, I could just totally see you up there on that big stage, and the audience is like massive right
Yeah,
here in Evanston, like behind the scenes. So, gosh, I would. Well, let me know when you do a show because I would love to come see you.
I will.
I'm just really impressed with your creations, and all of it is just organic in you.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. And you have such a heart. You have such a heart, Tori.
thank you.
God, I wish you would rub off on some other teenagers. Lord Jesus. God. You're not trying to fit in. You just about being you. And God, please stay that way. Please, please
Oh,
do. Okay, so please, one more time, let people know about the release date, where they can purchase, and where they're going to see you next.
I will definitely. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, release date December 8th. Instagram TAURESJ Tori SJ. I'll type it again. Um, other Instagram roseworld.pro PROD and email roseworldproductions.
Okay.
And what's it called? Um, pre-order it on Spotify actually. Download it on Amazon and on December 8th it'll be out on all platforms.
Okay. Well, I will be putting my order in and promoting for everybody else to put their order in.
Yeah.
And I know you already got your promotion team that's gonna make sure everybody puts their order in. So you got it together.
Mhm.
All right, Tori. Well, thank you so much. Was
Thank
there any other music we can get a sneak?
You can hear it on the 8th.
Okay, okay. I tried. Okay, Tori, thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And I wish you all the best. You deserve it. You're a beautiful human being, and that's hard to come by.
Thank
So please stay true to who you are.
you.
I wish you the best. All right, thank you. All right, this has been Malika, Evanston Live TV, and I'll be sure to put all of his information in the description for you all to support this man. He is good. It's hard to come by good talent these days, and he's so young. So you all better get his early stuff now, get it now, and say you knew him when, get it now. All right, that's Tori, and you all be sure to check out how to get in touch with him and order his stuff in the description. Thank you all. Stay tuned for more.